Do it.
We're just normal men.
What do you mean, normal men?
We're just innocent men.
What the fuck was that?
I just had to play it. I've been laughing about that all day.
Yeah, why not? All right, that sets the tone for the episode. We're just normal men.
We're just normal men.
We're just normal men.
How's it going?
I'm good. I got rid of the beard. I've gone back to looking like a fat child.
Nice. Looks all right. It's yeah, I think both looks all right.
You've shaved as well.
Yeah, I went like moustache for one day. Had a bit of a beard, but now just back to being normal men.
Yeah, bald-faced boys. A couple of bald-faced liars.
Yeah.
Well,
How's your weekend?
My week, all right. Bit sick, I think.
Yeah.
Bit snotty, but all right. You know, it was a weird week. Obviously, all the war shit. We didn't stream last week. You insensitively, Josh. You were just like, "Let's go." Don't care. But I was like crying and stuff, and like, oh, it's horrible, and anxiety for the future. So I said, let's not stream. Yeah. We had a big fight about it, but I won.
We will be covering the war.
In depth today. Get ready for some heated political chat on Manga Chat. No, we're not. We're just going to be talking about comic books today and trying to forge on with talking about the global alternative comic scene and happenings. And Josh, I believe you went to the Philly Zine Fair over the weekend.
Yeah, started off with there was like an event the day before. Hung out with Harry Nordlinger, Brian Baines from Bubbles, and nice chat with Charles Burns. Yeah, and then Philly Zine, not Philly Zine Fest, Philly Comics Expo the next day, hosted by Partners and Son.
Oh, very nice.
And yeah, it was good. It was like a really good turnout. It rained, but we had these tarps behind us, so it was all right. Actually, I like volunteered to help them put up the tarps the day before, and then they gave me a table without a tarp. So that was good. But they did give me a $25 gift card for Partners and Son, so that's good. Yeah, it was a good turnout. A few Manga Chat fans.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, it's all right. It was.
Or was it just Crapmaster Zach and Cycle Cleveland?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it was them, but they look how I picked. These people looked how I picture Crapmaster Zach and Cycle Cleveland to look.
Just a guy shitting and a guy on a bicycle.
Yeah, just doing the nod, you know. Philly nod. Yeah, it was good. It was a success. Decent amount of sales.
Nice. Yeah, it looked all right from afar, you know.
Yeah.
It looked like a fun comics fair. Hats off to Partners and Sons.
Yeah, I got Charles gave me a copy of this new zine, which you have too.
Yes.
Which you can get from Partners and Son, I believe, tomorrow.
Yeah, I think they're going up online tomorrow, yeah.
Incredible stuff.
Yeah, quite erotic, that one. Jack bought one back from a trip to Philly, and I was like, oh, this is some sexy stuff. Charles, like, oh gosh.
Yeah. Yes, a lot of sexy stuff in this one.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah. I haven't seen the big ball bags he draws. You know, he sometimes draw the big testicle. Oh, there we go. There's a big testicle one.
The big ball bags that he draws. Famous. Charles Burns, famous for his large testicular sacs.
Yeah. I mean,
just like Seth after a botched vasectomy.
Yeah, there's one in bed there.
Yep, yeah.
Loves a ball bag. Danny Charles.
The master of well-shaded, finely rendered ball bags.
Yeah. But yeah, Philly Zine Fest was good.
Good.
Tabled with Steve Arnold. Was next to Alex Knoll. It was nice to see our old friend Alex Knoll from Chicago.
Matt Walsh. He just looks like Matt
Walsh. Yeah,
Walsh.
Matt Walsh. He was hassling me to define what a woman was, and I refused to. I'm not
Yeah.
getting involved with that fight, you know.
Yeah, Alex Noel needs to tone it down on that kind of talk. Just keep the politics out of the zine fairs, Alex. It's not welcome.
Come on, Alex.
Yeah, tone it down, mate. Come on. We know who he's going for as Halloween.
Cycle Cleveland says, Josh, you went to Charles Studio. Did you see the fake comic covers that Fanta's putting out in a collection next year? I did. Me, Cowdrey, and Nate Garcia all saw those. Beautiful.
Yeah, I just got the Caprice collection from Cornelius, which is like got a bunch of those and stuff. A bunch of them have been printed before, and like Vortex and stuff. But yeah, it's nice to see that Fanta's putting out a big collection. It's 80 pages. I'm not sure how exhaustive it'll be if that's all of them, but I hope so.
Yeah.
Love covers Drug Buddy and Huss and all that stuff. It's fantastic. Yeah, looking forward to that. I'm glad Fanta's doing that.
Is it the same covers as that book? Is it a completely separate book? I'm not sure.
I don't know. I'm assuming it'll be like a US collection. It'll collect that stuff plus other stuff, and hopefully be the definitive collection of all those kind of pretend fantasy covers. Yeah.
Yeah. In other news, big French book arrived.
Oh shit! You got the French Goiter.
Yes.
It's big.
It is. It's fucking.
It's quite large.
See, so we can compare it for size. It's like, look, same size almost.
Oh, bigger than a Crisis Zone. Oh, that's like a phone book.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking. It's nice. It's like nice matte paper. It's definitely printed much nicer than any time I printed this stuff.
Well, proper offset, and the Frenchies know what they're doing. Nice European printing.
Yeah, they got the font pretty good too. Yeah, happy with this one.
Very nice. Very nice.
Collection. Nice to have a big spine on the shelf.
One of those European backwards spines, though, where it faces the wrong way.
Yeah, well, I ripped it off and then glued it back on the right way.
Yeah, because I'll put them upside down sometimes, but then like the publisher logo upside down, so it's a different type of bothering me.
Yeah, that's what happened with this one. It doesn't really bother me that much. It's just
Yeah, that really bothers me. That makes me very upset.
Yeah, I don't know. Pretty happy with this.
I had a nice weekend. Didn't get any French books in the mail, but I went to a party at Jaime Hernandez's house.
Wow.
That was quite nice. Check out his gaff. Crept around, went through his underwear drawer and stuff. Checked it all out.
Nice.
There was a cat locked in a room. I was like, what's in there? There was a door with like a hand-drawn sign saying "cat room, scary cat." But I was convinced there was some sort of like European sex swing in there, like a weird sex dungeon. But
yeah,
I didn't manage to sneak in there. But yeah, Jaime and Katie Skelly throwing a party. It was very well catered. It was one of the most well catered parties I've been to in recent memory.
What did you eat? Tell us some of the stuff you ate.
There was fried chicken, and just mash, and just fried chicken and mash and stuff like that. Lovely coleslaw. There was what looked like a chicken gravy sitting next to the mash and the chicken. So I was like, oh, I'll have some of that. Poured on all the gravy. I was like, oh, it's an interesting kind of sour gravy. And it turned out it was actually salad dressing, and I poured salad dressing all over my potatoes. But then, some people were kind of like, you're fucked, Hanselman. And kind of had to pretend that it was like I liked it. And it's like, it was actually quite nice. I mean, it quite worked. It was kind of like a Jimmy Brown salad cream. I kind of said to people, I eat this British salad cream, and it's kind of similar, and it's got a nice tang to it, and it kind of worked. But it was mildly embarrassing as well.
So you're just like, no, I always do this. I do this at home all the time.
Yeah, essentially tried to sort of fob it off as something normal or something Australian or British, but I don't know if I was fooling anyone. But yeah, had a lovely time hanging out with Vicky, Joe Matt's ex-girlfriend. It's nice talking to her about Joe and stuff. Some interesting tidbits there I won't talk about privately, but yeah, some interesting tidbits about Joe and his estate and stuff. Yeah, hanging out with Sammy Harcum and Gilbert Hernandez. Gilbert told us some amazing stuff about upcoming issues of psychodrama, and it was just Sammy and I's jaws were dropping, and just like fucking wow, and exciting stuff there. But lots of hot comics chat. Talking to Jordan Crane for a while. We got really animated talking about like parenting and just stuff and just kids, and lovely time. It was nice to go to the house, and nice to hang out with some funny book people. Had a few sneaky cigarettes with Harkham. Yeah, it's lovely.
Nice. Speaking of, I just framed my Jordan Crane original yesterday.
Ooh, very nice, very nice. What have you got? A page from something or?
No, it's just, and I always let me just grab it right here. It's a panel.
Oh, that's very nice.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. I like this water.
That's lovely. Yeah, we've got a nice Jordan original up in the living room.
Yeah.
Yeah, Keeping Two from Fantagraphics. Go check that out, nerds. If you've not checked out Keeping Two, lovely production, lovely book, brilliant line work.
Yeah,
great stuff. He's back into it. He's drawing new stuff. He said he's all pumped up and just like back to the drawing board.
I think I saw on Amazon he has a new book coming out, maybe 2024.
Short story collection, I think. Yeah, that's something we talked about because I think he needs to get all that done and get it in to the publisher. But he's cranking on this new stuff and he's all excited and just like all lusty for the ink and just just woofing all new stuff. So I think I said to him, it can be hard to focus when you're doing some archival type project, but you've got this new stuff on the go and it's so hard to multitask. And lovely time, lovely party. Nice to get out of the house.
Nice.
We were supposed to have Liam Cobb on last week to talk about his new book, What Awaits Them, but because of all the stress last week and I shut down the chat for a week, didn't get him on. You read it, Josh?
I read it. It's really fucking good. You've read it, right? You read it everything previously.
I read everything previously. I have all the floppies from this issue, pretty much, all the originals. But I read half of this yesterday to reacquaint myself. Fantastic.
I want 300 pages of this Michelin Man comic. I want just a book of this Michelin Man guy.
Yeah, the first chapter was brilliant with the Michelin Man going to the party and stuff. And and the Green Graves used to be one of my favorites back in the day with these just three men just dying in the jungle, basically just marching towards some sort of treasure or something. It's not really made clear, but
and this like really kind of sad one about the man and his old horse. Yeah,
slow drift western. Yeah, lovely genre stuff. But I love this double page spread of like this big crackling lightning and Green Graves, just the mounting dread of these these gangrenous maggot-filled men dying in the jungle, and just the crackling atmosphere. But we've got to try and get Liam on Friday this week or something, or next week. And he's in Reykjavik. I'd love to talk to him about his current animation project stuff, and if there's a comic scene in Reykjavik. I've been there once. There was a weird little comic shop in Reykjavik in Iceland. Great book. Highly recommended, Manga Chat fans. Get What Awaits Them from Breakdown Press by Liam Cobb. We'll get him on the chat soon. Have a bit of a wank along with him.
Yeah.
Any other new books you've picked up, Josh, in the last week or so?
No, I didn't buy any. I didn't buy any books at that Philly Zine Fest. So it's just, I'm more into making money. You know me.
You're too busy slinging at your own table, of course.
I've been reading this though.
Oh, nice. Yeah, love Gabrielle Bell.
I bought this a while ago, but I've been reading it, and it's so funny. This one about like dating a prince. Have you read this one?
No.
There's this story about dating a English prince. And it's just so funny, and it's like it's a really dark, really good stuff. It's a fun one.
I am a Gabrielle Bell fan. She's lovely. I hung out with her once in Moscow, Russia. I was like, what the fuck are you doing here?
Yeah.
I remember signing at Russia Comic Con, and it's like next to me was like Trina Robbins, and it was, what's going on? This is weird. Anyway, love Gabrielle Bell. And look, we talked about a woman on Manga Chat, so there we go. That's our woman quotient for the next month or so.
But official channel verified said he's had that Michelin Man holding the cocktail glass JPEG for years from Tumblr. Always wondered where it's from. There you go. It's Liam Cobb.
Oh, it's Liam Cobb. Go check it out. He's back to the Boris Johnson, I noticed on the picture there.
Yeah. Is Hitler here?
I think that was him, wasn't it?
No, I think it was. Wasn't it Zach who was Hitler for a minute?
No, I thought it was channel official, but now this is official channel verified. I'm not sure if they're the same channels. We've got a couple of merry pranksters in there with their funny profile pictures. I got this in the mail. I got the Nathan Cowdery's War Epic issue 2.
Oh, nice. I've been waiting for partners to get that. I think they're getting it on Wednesday. So yeah.
Yeah, they should be. It came very quickly. I ordered it. It came packaged by distributors, secret headquarters. Nice cheap shipping. I don't think they're available anymore. I guess you have to try and pick them up at partners or shops. Maybe secret headquarters has some, but I loved it. I read this in one sitting. But it's only like 40 pages, so I mean, if I couldn't read it in one sitting, there'd be something wrong with me. But yeah, lovely stuff. Lovely end papers here with the chapter 2 Sphinx. Some fantastic staging in here. Just some lovely panels. This sequence, like walking around this castle, looking through these windows, and just lovely staging. Oh, lovely scene.
Do you want to hear a review from my mum of War Epic?
I'd love to.
So my mum, she'll watch Manga Chat every now and then, and she messaged me. She goes, "Oh, I like that Nathan Cowdery. I've ordered his books from Gosh."
Nice.
And I was like, I don't know if you're gonna like it. She didn't like the first one. She said it didn't make her laugh, but then she went, "Okay, War Epic 2 was actually really good. I did laugh. Adolf Hitler. Ha ha ha."
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, the first one was great, but yeah, the second one, even better.
Yeah.
So
I'm
I
excited for
imagine.
the second one.
Yeah, no, very enjoyable comic. Very enjoyable, half an hour or whatever, however long it took me. But yeah, pick it up wherever. The Nathan Cowdery's War Epic. I think he's back into it on the third one. I think he'll be off his break and just cracking back into it for your enjoyment.
Nice.
I've been loving this week. I got this from Noel Freibert's Toy Box Coffin secondhand comics site, and I think there's still one or two of these available. It's the Miyoko Asagia Feeling by Shinichi Abe, the contemporary of Suge and stuff. There's a lot of waffle on the back. You got a big, nice Ryan Holmberg, obviously, essay in the back. Lovely stuff. Been on the big alt manga kick recently. Late to the party. Everyone's been wanking on about this stuff for years, but
apparently Ryan was at that Partners and Son event I was at, but I never bumped into him.
Yeah, it happens at these fairs. Yeah, no, I saw Ryan. He was with Brian Bubbles at Charles's house, and just lovely stuff, lovely backgrounds, and nice line work, and just sort of sad wanderings, bit of sexiness and stuff. Black Hook Press. Don't know if they're doing much anymore, but they were doing a lot of this sort of stuff. But yeah, lovely stuff. Just just nice looking stuff. I've been flipping through it and having a gander and really enjoying it. It's one of those books that's like got a bit of power to it, bit of a vibe, and just kind of like, I'm digging this.
Nice.
So yeah, $40 from the Noel Freibert's Toy Box Coffin website. You can still go and pick that up. It's got a bit of meat to it. Nice Holmbergian waffle in the back. Highly recommend it.
Yeah.
You should go buy that, Josh. Maybe you can use your partner's $25 gift card. Maybe Noel do a trade.
Yeah.
Got the new Causeway, the CF Patreon sort of like one sheet thing that he does. Hats off to him. He's not missed a month. This is 13 months in a row where he's actually delivering and sending the comics out, and just, I don't know, it's the first time a Patreon, in my knowledge, has ever actually delivered for a solid amount of time on the promises at the outset of the venture. So hats off to CF for actually fucking getting these things out and getting them out in the mailboxes. Number 13. $5 a month. You can support him and get these in the mail. And that's again, awesome. He actually fulfills them and sends them out. So good for him. I picked this as a Josh recommendation. I picked up the Hogtown Mysteries after you talked about them a week or so ago. But yeah, they look great.
Yeah, fun books.
I think the second one I was able to get like new, but the first one, not in print or something, I had to get a second-hand copy. But it's in nice condition, and I don't really care about condition that much. But
me neither. Oni Press is republishing that in color, I think, and I don't like the look of the way they've colored it, to be honest. But yeah.
I thought Oni Press was like hemorrhaging money and staff or something. I just saw that like a bunch of staff have left, but a bunch came on. But I don't know, musical chairs. But good luck to them. Always sad to see a comic company doing incredibly poorly and hemorrhaging money and staff due to poor business decisions. But hopefully, yeah, I think it's them. I mean, there's multiple publishers I could be talking about. I may have mixed them up with like one or two other publishers that are doing quite horribly. But,
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, these look really fun. I've not read them yet, but I flipped through them, and yeah, a hot tip there, Josh.
Cycle Cleveland, your comment. I'm not going to put that up on the screen, but you are on the same page as I think me and you're on the same page with this here.
Yeah, no, we'll be staying away from that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got another zine here from Entropy Editions, which is Justin Skarkis. How do you say?
Chicago? Isn't that Chicago?
Yeah, I think so. Or Minneapolis. It was printed in Minneapolis.
Okay.
Yeah, Justin Skarkis. Yeah, one of the early 2D Cloud people. Not sure if he was a co-founder of 2D Cloud with Maggie and Rain, but he does this Entropy Editions now. All the covers kind of look like this. This one's by Andres Magan, a Spanish cartoonist who I've liked for about a decade now. I've been into Andres's work, and he's someone I'd like to have on the chat in the future if we can get our interview hats on and start regularly doing that. But yeah, it's nice, simple, effective cartooning.
Yeah.
A little bit Shroud-y or something, that European kind of sort of, not high fish, what was I going to say, Aisha Franz or something, or Shroud-y a bit, but got his own thing going on. But yeah, enjoyed his stuff for quite a while. Yeah, Entropy Editions, they have some decent stuff. A little cloth bound, here, nice little bit of cloth tape down there. So quite lovely.
It's a nice looking zine.
Yeah, neutral smell, not smelly, pretty good. I also got the new Colorama Clubhouse from Johanna and the gals over in Germany, in Berlin. Yeah, nice, big, weird, very fat spiral here. I've not seen a spiral bound this fat, and it's got like a spine there, like it folds over, and always interesting printing and trying to do something different. Yeah, you got a bunch of decent people in here. Connor Williamson and Leomi Sadler, Luca Butzbach, CF, Sarah Louise Barbette. I like her stuff. A bunch of people I've not heard of. Looks interesting. Tommy Parrish in there. JMKE, my buddy Josephine M.K. Edwards. Margot Ferrick, fantastic. Love Margot Ferrick. Yeah, pretty expensive shipping on this one, getting it in from Germany. Should have bought it together with the Shroudens or something, but yeah, nice stuff. All Riso, they're experimental, but quite a bit of story as well, quite a bit of heft. I don't know if no one can see what I'm flipping through, but smells good, looks good, lots of interesting stuff in here. Great sampler of new European stuff and all sorts of weird shit that's going on. Doodly and fun, and yeah, recommended. I think Colorama they're traveling around the country right now, visiting people's studios and just friends and having fun. But yeah, the Johanna and the gals will be at Short Run on Saturday, November 4th. So if you're coming to Short Run, make sure you check out the table. They'll probably have all the new Shroud stuff. They'll have like cool Melik Zertel stuff, and they'll have these clubhouse things. So definitely a table to check out if you like cutting edge contemporary European waffle, which I do.
Yeah.
I've got a big pile here, Josh. They're still coming. I got this nice got this Kyle Platts sort of doodle zine. Look at that nice hologram foil on the cover. Quite lovely. These are sold out a lot of places. I got this one direct from Kyle himself, I think. But yeah, I think this is a Cowdrey suggestion. He was like, "Have you got this one by Kyle Platts?" And I was like, "No, I don't. I'll be honest with you. I hated Kyle Platz's work in 2013. I think he had a no-brow book called Mega Skull, and I was like, "Oh, that's a bit close to Mega Hex." I think on my part, I'll be honest, it was jealousy. I didn't like the book because that was before I had a publishing deal, and he got a published deal, and I was clouded by my rage. So, but yeah, I've come in the last decade to really enjoy Kyle Platz's cartooning. It's nice and clean. It's pretty funny. He's gotten better at it. He's gotten funnier. Some comics in here, but it's mostly like sort of sketchbook doodles and just it's all very doodly. But it's nice to flip. It looks like a coloring book kind of, but it's nice to flip through when you're a bit ripped or something. Late at night when I come out here and look at Daddy's weird books. it's an enjoyable one. Nice production. There's a few comics hidden throughout there. Yeah, nice production. Something to consider for fans of doodle zines, and because sometimes, like Josh, so we've been book shopping together, and clerks will be like, "Oh, I recommend this," and it's like $30 and like 20 pages, and there's just no narrative. It's just pictures of houses. And it's like, I can't really spend money on that. That's just future landfill. But yeah, couldn't resist this one, despite not being narrative heavy, and something you just look at for a few minutes and like, it's a nice one. It's nice to just support Kyle Platts. I was going to say young Kyle Platts, but I'm not sure how old he is. He had a book out 10 years ago from No Brow, so he's probably in his 50s now or something. Yeah, crusty old Kyle Platts. Yeah, got the new Carolyn Bren as well from the avant-garde organ bank stuff. Harry Nordling had just discovered Carolyn Bren. He's super excited about the necrophilic landscape, available now from 2D Cloud. Recommended.
Yeah. I went book shopping. I took Harry to that secret bookstore I'm always talking about, and forced him to buy The Libertarian because he's always like horror. I don't read comedy comics, so I forced him to buy The Libertarian, and we'll see what he thinks of that.
Yeah, read some dry comedy, but you can see why this would be up Harry's alley. I mean, it's just that just screams Nordlinger. This was made for Nordlinger, so he's loving it. So it's good to see him enjoying that and discovering Carolyn Bren's work. And you pick those up from Organ Bank, or I think Toy Box Coffin's selling them as well. I think Domino's selling them. All the usual suspects. Oh, this was a nice one I picked up, Josh. This is Death Rattle Volume 2, Number 1 from 1985 from Kitchen Sink. I bought this because it has a 18-page full color early Charles Burns piece. Here it is.
Yeah, I saw that being posted around.
Yeah, people. I think it was Buck Alexi from Whole Foods, who I can't remember his Reddit name, but he was on the Alt Comics Reddit flashing some pages, and yeah, lovely. I mean, look, it's 85.
Incredible.
There is real like black holy type stuff in here. Like can you see that there? The wound on the arm.
Yeah,
that's very black hole. Yeah, great spread here. Lovely spread. Erotic suspenders, stockings, and yeah, where's the big bug man? Yeah, there's a lovely spread somewhere with big bug people. Yeah, not read this yet. Waiting to tap into this. I can't find the spread I was thinking of, but yeah, I picked this up. I think $20 on eBay. And it's like I saw Alexi posting about it. I was like, fuck, I've got to have that. I mean, like $20 for an 18-page full color, really early Burns thing. I'll add this to my long box of treasures.
It's fun looking at that stuff because you can almost see like a different direction he could have taken visually, like down the line.
Yeah, it's the early character designs for sure. It's the eyes are much smaller and much more stylized.
Like you can almost imagine what his work would be like now if he'd leaned into that like disproportionate body style.
Yeah, so just weird, angular sort of stylization or whatever.
Yeah,
lovely stuff. Can't remember who the colorist is. It's not Charles. Someone else did the separations or whatever and did it. But yeah, really happy with that one. What else? There's only one other story in here, a Rand Holmes kind of thing that I'm not super interested in, and yeah, it's enjoyable. A nice ad on the back for Love and Rockets, the best comic of the '80s? ? Probably.
Yeah.
Also, I dug out my old Buzz. So I just ordered the second issue of Buzz. This is the third issue, another weird kitchen sink anthology that's probably kind of been forgotten. I think Mark Landman was the editor of this. Yes, Mark Landman. But again, Burns in here. This Naked Snack. I think this is like a 6-page story or something, but I think it was Burns drawing over like how to do comics the Marvel way, sort of like sampler audition. So that character there is Peter Parker, I think. I think he went over like the blue lines of a sample Marvel story and made it all weird and Burnsian.
Wow.
But so that's like Peter Parker and Aunt May there, and Charles made it all sexy. And yeah, so I had to get the second issue of this, which has the first part of this story. But look at this page here, just like the fire going up and this dude falling out of the sky and all limbs. And I've had this since I was a kid. I think I got this when I was like 15 or something. And yeah, my friend had the second issue, but I finally got $20 again on eBay. Yeah, picked up the second issue of Buzz. Postcards on the back here.
Yeah, who's the artist on the back there?
I'm not sure. That might be Mark Landman. That might be the editor. Yeah, it is. It's Mark Landman. I think it was doing all this weird computery stuff. I think that was some very early computery stuff. Probably around the same time that what's his name? Who's understanding Scott? What's his name?
Scott McCloud.
McCloud. That's right. Yeah, he did that early Lincoln, like very garish computer book. It may have been the first sort of digital graphic novel. Maybe. Don't quote me. Yeah, weird period for digital work. But yeah, there's a lot of it popping up in these sort of old kitchen sink anthologies, this weird early digital work. So that's kind of interesting from a historical perspective. Also dug this out from my stack, stuff I've had since I was a teenager. Different Beat comics for a Fantagraphics anthology.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, Different Beat with a nice old Clouds cover there. He's drawing a Buddy Bradley on there. But yeah, it's rare, obscure, and previously unpublished comics. You got Pete Bagg, you got Jaime Hernandez, Crumb, Gilbert Hernandez, Clouds, etc. Terry Laban, Roberta Gregory, Doug Allen, all these old names. Jim Woodring, Dave Darcy, but Peter Cooper. Yeah, no, some great little rarities in here. It's just weird to see like time capsule like this. It's like 92, and it's just like Joe Sacco like making fun of Portland and stuff, and like the coffee culture there. And it's a Terry Laban, Me and Her. He gets a sex change in this comic. It's just, I don't know, 30 years ago, and people were talking about the trans stuff and sex changes. It's very flippant, like he just gets a sex change, and like it's all anyway. It's interesting to read it in a contemporary kind of lens. And
yeah. Do you remember those episodes of Ricky Lake that would be about like all those sort of shows that would be about that? I would be so interested to see like how they approach that now.
Yeah, I mean, I was a gender dysphoric child, so I mean, I was looking for any information out there. So I was always watching those shows and stuff, and we had the gay and lesbian Mardi Gras in Australia while I was growing up, and all the drag queens like Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, and that kind of stuff. And yeah, I remember seeing them on TV, the three drag queens from that. It was quite inspiring as a young'un. Yeah, no, interesting stuff in here, and nice rare Jim Woodring comic in here.
Nice.
And what's this? This old Klaus stuff from Cracked, written by Peter Bagg and drawn by Klaus, like very early Klaus stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's a nice one that I found in the pile. J.R. Williams. I used to love J.R. Williams. Yeah. Classic. Chris Ware on the back there. Early in his career, Chris Ware. Yeah. Right. The DVD corner quickly, Josh. I found this. It's got sort of like a foil cover. It's Screwed. This is a Japanese adaptation of like that Nejishiki screw style Suge story that we're talking about from the new Drawn and Quarterly edition. This is on the back. It's like a fever dream of psychedelic sexuality and hyperbolic insanity that could only come from the mind of Japanese manga god Yoshiharu Suge. Not sure how good of a sort of adaptation it is, because the comic's like 20 pages or 18 pages, and this is like a full-length 85-minute movie. I read a lot of reviews where people were saying it's confusing, it's shit. Don't know what it's going to be like, but you can see the little picture there. You can see the little valve on the guy's arm. Did you read that comic yet, Josh? You haven't read it?
I haven't got that one yet.
Yeah, I finally read the Screw Style. I enjoyed it. Not as good as The Man Without Talent. I mean, that kind of like, that's a lofty goal, but as a psychedelic sort of weird, gory comic, it was dreamlike. It was very enjoyable. But yeah, he's got the little thing on his arm there. He's wandering with this just bleeding arm, trying to find this gynecologist to fix his arm. Anyway, yeah, Screwed. Yeah, I'll watch this in 5 years when I get some downtime, and I'll let you know how it was. But for now, it's just going to sit on my pile of movies, waiting for me to watch it. Oh, Quentin Tarantino quote on the front. Look at that.
Oh yeah, what's he say?
He says he's a fantastic director, a great director. I love him.
Love that font on the Tarantino quote.
Oh yeah, really nice. I bet he chose that himself.
I watched a good movie this week, Nocturnal Animals. Do you see that one?
It rings a bell, but I don't know how.
It's like Michael Shannon. He plays a cop. Jake Gyllenhaal, guy who gets like his family. Something like bad happens to his family, and he goes, sort of. I don't know how to describe, but yeah, recommend that. Nocturnal Animals. Kind of like filled me with a lot of anxiety, but it was, very entertaining.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah.
I watched the first 2 episodes of the Frasier reboot this week.
Oh yeah, there's no Niles, right?
No Niles. Apparently, they pitched to David Hyde Pierce that him and Frasier would run a movie theater together, and that was the initial idea for the reboot. But David Hyde Pierce was like, "Fuck off!" So it's just Frasier and his son and some teachers. Anyway, not very good. Not up to the level of the high-tempered farce of the original Frasier. I enjoyed watching it. It was a little nostalgia kind of trip, but yeah, terrible. Like the setup was there. Okay, it's going to get farcical. It's this dinner party's going to get crazy, and just kind of fizzled out. And the relationship with his son's weird, and just like I'm not. Yeah, no, it's not working for me. But it's still, I enjoyed it. I didn't expect it to be good, and it wasn't, so I wasn't upset, and it was still just nice to watch new Frasier.
Yeah.
But yeah, absolutely redundant and embarrassing for everyone involved.
Yeah, Frasier is like comfort watching for me. I just like falling, like going to bed watching Frasier. I love it.
Yeah, I love Frasier. I don't care who knows. I don't care if you judge me. I love Frasier. It's absolutely fucking incredible. When it's firing, it is firing.
Yeah, I like it more than Seinfeld. I like it more than Friends, maybe.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'd probably put Seinfeld at the top of the heap in terms of writing and whatever of those. But yeah, Frasier really is up there. I didn't credit it for a long time, but then I got into it heavily. It's like my 20s. And fucking hell. Oof. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about these modern remakes. I think I heard rumblings of a Seinfeld like get together reunion. It's I just don't like what Larry David did on Curb season 6 or whatever. Like that was it. That just don't. That was great. Yeah. Don't do anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I love Larry David trying to do George.
Fantastic. I really want to watch that new Nathan Fielder show with one of the Safdie brothers.
Oh, yeah, I saw a thing for that. Well, Emma Stone, that looks quite interesting.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the most interesting contemporary television writers, one of the most exciting. I love Nathan Fielder. It was mind-blowing when it first came out, Nathan For You. It's just like, fuck, like, this is on another level. Yeah. Yeah, what else is going on? I don't know. New Survivor. So just going off the rails now, but yeah, new season of Survivor and new Amazing Race. Talking of comfort television.
I watched Amazing Race. Finally, I watched an episode like 2 days ago. I'm getting into it. It was like, I think it was like it's the most recent season on Netflix, but it's still really old. It's just like some old guy trips over and bashes his knee to pieces right at the beginning. It's absurd. I really got into it.
Yeah, I love the interplay of the different people, and everyone's usually pretty. It's travel porn. They go all around the world, and in a post-pandemic world, it's kind of travel porn's nice to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love The Amazing Race. So really, it's one of my favorite shows. I'm trying to collect them all on DVD. I've got a few seasons, but they're like $40 a season, so I need to slowly kind of look out for them.
For a long time. Movies. So yeah, I love Sexy Beast. It's one of my favorites.
Yes, I just watched the trailer for his new movie. The director of that, A24, is doing the new one, and apparently it looks pretty fucking hardcore.
Yeah,
Sexy Beast is great.
Yeah.
Anyway, TV, blah blah blah, but yeah, comfort TV. Love the Survivor. Love the Amazing Race. Really excited to watch those.
Yeah.
Yeah, got to catch up on TV. I got to watch the rest of Succession. I haven't watched season 3 or 4 of Succession. I haven't finished the last season of Better Call Saul. I really got to step my game up.
Yeah,
I was enjoying that What We Do in the Shadows for a while, but then I just kind of fell off. And it's like,
I couldn't get through. Like, I couldn't get through the movie, so I didn't really give the show a chance.
yeah, I never saw the movie.
I find that guy just like diminishing returns. Like, what's his name? Taiki. What's his?
Yeah, Taika Waititi.
Yeah, I just find him to be increasingly not very good and kind of annoying.
Yeah, I think everyone feels that way a little bit, but hopefully he'll bounce back. But yeah, it
Yeah.
was that last Thor movie for me that just nah, I'm out. I never saw Jojo Rabbit. I still like Eagle and Shark, his first movie.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, don't know. It's gotten a bit weird.
Should we do our
Yeah.
announcement?
Yes, I suppose so, Josh. So let's just preface. Let's look at my short run. We're going to talk about short run.
Oh yeah, let's talk about short run. And then,
Yeah, we're going to be at short run, Josh, in almost 2 weeks' time. 2 weeks from Saturday. We'll be there on Saturday,
yeah.
November 4th. And what are we going to be debuting, Josh?
Well, we have a new thing. It's quite exciting. Should we
we
say
do.
what it is, or just like, are we teasing it? What are we doing?
Flash it up. Flash the cover reveal. There it is. It's called Quality Pictures.
Quality Pictures. It's issue 1. Quality Pictures free. What the? It's free.
It's 52 pages, isn't it, Josh? So yes, so it's free, and let's put it out there, Josh, that we fucked up. We edited this anthology that we wanted to fliff out to people for free, and we stupidly made it 52 pages because it's crammed full of goodness, and it was quite expensive to print.
It was.
So there's going to be a system where, like, it's with purchase that there'll be a very cheap item available, sliding scale, so you can pay, $2 to $5, and so you can pick this up for $2, which just covers the printing cost. We're going to have 200 copies of this at the short run at our table. So if you come up and say, "Hey, I heard about this Quality Pictures 52-page anthology. Can I give you $2 for this this item that unlocks the free anthology?" And we'll give it to you.
Yeah.
One per customer.
Some of the names in this anthology, some of the people, this is not a thrown together thing. This is like, the anthology of the year. This is
It may well be. Some heavy hitters in there. There's some young guns, some fresh new faces that need some light cast upon them. There's some masters of the craft in there that have been around for a while to lift up the young'uns and like, come on in, young'uns. And then you got me and Josh as well. I think next week, Josh, we can do perhaps a contents page reveal, or just keep that a secret. I don't know, but anyway, it's called Quality Pictures. We went through a lot of different titles.
Yeah.
At one point, it was just going to be called Comics.
Comic Tesco's Finest was one idea.
Yes, I like Tesco's Finest. I wanted to put that logo on there actually, but we forgot. Could have put that on the back cover for that bit. Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we'll get some stickers printed, some Tesco's Finest stickers.
Yeah, definitely. That's just more money down the drain now. It's just throwing out all this money.
Every idea we have is costing us money. Yeah.
But if we do more issues of this thing, we need to make them shorter, like 16 pages, so we can print them for like 20 cents a unit, not like $2.50 a unit plus the shipping. And so because there was a dilemma, we're like, shit, do we have to charge for this? We told all the contributors like, just give us old work. So a lot of people did new work. I did new work. You did new work. Like a bunch of people went. It was like, no, don't do new work. What are you doing? Like we're not. We just want to give it out for free. But couldn't really say to people after they handed in all this lovely work to say, we're going to start charging. So I think the system we have, where we have a cheap item, a sliding scale of $2 to $5, so you can just give us $2. It just covers the printing, and you can take it away. I think that'll work. I think that's ethical.
Yeah.
I don't know, but we'll find out. And if we print more of them, we'll have to fucking figure out a system, and I don't know. Maybe it'll just be limited to 200 copies, and this is going to be a very collectible, very, very fancy item.
Yeah, it's gonna be. We have to figure out what we do with it after short run. It would be a shame to just let it die and let it become like a $500 eBay thing, but
yeah, it would be a shame. I mean, we talk to everyone involved and say we charge for it and do it through secret headquarters. We've talked about that doing distro through secret headquarters, but then I don't know. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Distro is difficult, but for now, Quality Pictures issue 1, you can only pick it up at Short Run on Saturday, November 4th. Drop by our table, unlock your copy with a $2 donation, which you'll also get an item in addition to the book. It's going to be a great deal for you. It's going to be a great deal for everyone involved.
Yeah.
Incredibly exciting and very fun. Comics fun.
Yeah, and I mean, if you're not in Seattle, I don't know, go on DoorDash or something and have them send them to the Fisher Pavilion and have them pick it up. And
that's a good idea, because a lot of people send proxies. I've done zine fairs before. It's like, oh, exclusive zine, and someone will come in like, oh, I have no idea who the fuck you are. This is horrible. I hate this, but my friend forced me to be the proxy and to come and drive and get the book. What's the fucking book? And I'm like, oh, here it is. And you're a good friend. You're a really good friend for doing that. But yes, you could actually hire a courier service. My wife actually gets salad dressing from Washington and has a courier service pick it up from a certain restaurant and then warehoused and sent to us. It costs like $30-40 to get the courier service. They'll pick up anything you want. So yeah, you collectors, eBay vultures, you could very much, with a small investment, send someone in. I think table 41, G41 we're at.
Oh, yeah.
You'll look at the map. You'll figure it out. You're a hardcore nerd. But yeah, send in your proxies. Send in your courier services. 1 per customer.
Yeah.
I do love how, this would drive me crazy, Josh, if, an artist I liked was, like if Sammy Harkham said, I've edited this new mini issue of Kramer's. It's chock full of talent. It's all this exclusive stuff in here you can't get anywhere else. It's only available here very cheaply on this day, and otherwise go fuck yourself. I'd be like, what the fuck am I going to do? Yeah, it's exciting. It's exciting.
Yeah, so I can't wait for people to read this thing. There's some really, really good stuff in there.
Yeah, there is. It's hard to judge with anthologies. I've edited them before, and it's sort of hard to tell about, the sum of all the parts and if it all reads well. And we were pretty haphazard in our editing, and but that's how I do it. It's how you were happy to do it. Kind of just go for the feel of it. I think we did a good job. We spent a couple of hours editing it intensively.
Yeah, I mean, there's there's some thought went into the order of the stories and the tone of the thing from beginning to end.
Yeah, never happy. But then I just thought, I was like, that shouldn't have been there. But I was like, no, the thing after it is perfect and stuff. So
yeah,
anyway. Yeah, you'll be the judge, people. We'll have to give one to RJ Casey, so maybe he can review it in his new Departures Comics Journal monthly column where he reviews zines.
Yeah, maybe he'll review something of mine as well.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, you could do a little multi-pack review of all of our new books.
Yeah.
Don't know, but yeah, it'd be interesting to see what the critics think. Or actually, who gives a fuck? It's all about really what the fans think and if we're having a good time. But
yeah, speaking of critics, should we bother with this?
No, what are you talking about, Josh? I don't want to talk about that negative crap.
No.
I think that I know what you're referring to, and I think that level of negativity should just be left to wither on the vine and die in the shade, and no light should be cast upon it. I think we've had a good manga chat today. Lots of fun stuff, lots of new stuff, lots of old stuff, lots of just exciting comics.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah, I got these Molly Colleen O'Connell books here.
Wow.
Just these look fun. I had a flip through last night. There was a really well drawn hand in one of these, or an oddly drawn hand. I enjoyed that hand in that panel.
Yeah.
That's a nice hand. That's some interesting cartooning right there. You can pick these up around the place. You can search Molly Colleen O'Connell. I think sort of Frybit related. Maybe she was part of the old Baltimore crew, I think, or closed captioning. This is all lost to history now. A lot of this stuff. But yeah, no, there's lots of shitty behind the scenes stuff we could gossip about, Josh. There's a certain, anyway, I won't go into it, but it's just it's just best not to talk about it. And just talk about things privately on phone calls and stuff with friends, and just But yeah, no, feeling good about comics this week. They're excited about it. What's this Crapmaster Zach has said he's going to off himself if he doesn't get the short run comic. Better send in your couriers or your proxies then, Crapmaster.
Yeah.
But, I'm excited about short run, Josh. Should be good.
I'm so excited. I'm It'll be a fun day of carnival barking.
I'm not gonna lie, that I'm most excited about going hiking.
Hmm.
I'm really excited to. I bought a new pair of shoes, and I'm just really excited to get up in the woods
Really?
and go for a hike. I'll pick you up at the airport, and if you need to do a shit, we'll go back to the room or something. But then we're gonna be straight up into the woods. Get ready.
I'll do it on the plane so we can go straight to the woods.
Well, probably won't want to leave your bags in the car. Actually, not in Washington.
Yeah.
I don't probably best. Well, it's probably safe up in where we're going. It's up in
It's
the
gonna be
woods.
spooky up there, right?
Hopefully,
Spooky
I hope
vibe.
so. I went up there once with Olivia Schrowen and a bunch of dickheads, and we were tooling around looking for mushrooms and having a nice time. And in
Yeah.
the daytime, it's not too spooky, but at night, I imagine, yes, horrible.
Maybe we should leave a few copies of quality pictures up in the woods there.
Oh yeah, we could hide a few around and stuff. I mean, I think we'll definitely, we'll have a few sample copies at the Fanographics pre-party at the Fanographics bookstore on Friday night. Might leave a few in there. Maybe Secret Headquarters will get a couple. I don't know, but there's no big plans right now. We're not making a list of people to send them to. We're not getting started on that. I know like Nick Gazen's going to message me like, oh, you got to send me one. It's like send a proxy to Seattle. We're not getting involved in that.
Yeah. Now's the time. Get on the internet. Make some Seattle friends.
Yeah. But again, one per customer though, so I don't even know, if your friend was like, well, I want one myself. So I
Yeah.
mean, I'm not, you can't have two. So my friend is one per customer. Come on, are you a courier or are you a friend? So
Yeah.
it'll be fun. It'll be a weird day of weird sales and gatekeeping.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, excited about the old short run. Should be
Yeah.
great. Should be great. Got the art show with Alex Graham as well on Saturday, which is weird because it's the after party. The official after party for short run is at Alex Graham and I's art show. So everyone's like forced to come to our art show, even people who can't stand me. More people like Alex on the whole, but yeah, it's kind of funny, that we forced to come to our art show. It's like, ha ha ha. You have the after parties at my art show. Enjoy, cunts. Yeah, no, it should be a fun time. Should be a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pack of convention fags, some energy drinks. It's going to be fucking great. Fucking great.
Banging.
Oh, Bardo Corso, Josh. I think you're going to miss out. We're going to do Bardo Corso on Thursday. Unless we go there twice, you'll miss out. But I think it's perhaps the best Italian restaurant in Seattle. I think Spinace perhaps might be better with these Cipollini onions. Oh, my God. Yeah, but Bardo Corso is I think to die for. It's going to go there on Thursday with Alex and probably, I don't know, Brian or Jasper or whoever else I can wrangle in.
Yeah.
From the posse. Anyway, should we take some questions or wrap it up? I don't know.
Yeah.
Good
If
questions.
anyone has any questions or
Yeah, I got to get to work today and really try and focus on this cover for Zombies issue 2.
yeah, the last 10 minutes of chat has just been people begging for the anthology.
Come to Short Run. Send your proxies. Look, we'll probably do a reprint and at least a few hundred and flip them out to Desert Island and the Beguiling and Floating World and a few key stores and partners. You'll be able to get onto them. I mean, I'll send you a little chunk and you can give them to partners.
If you're watching this, you're going to be able to get one at some point because you're watching. This is always where we're going to tell people first, how it's going to be available. So you guys will be able to get one.
Yeah, people are going to put them on eBay as well. If you're some rich nerd who can pay collector prices or something, there's always that. But, we don't really want that to happen, but it's just a natural thing that's going to happen, supply and demand. And
yeah.
But I'd say wait. I mean, if they do end up on eBay, I'd say hold off and we'll probably try and get them around. It's just the cost effectiveness. I don't know if we do. Yeah, I don't know. Ads. That's what we need to be ad supported. We need to, because originally I wanted to put a bunch of ads in the back, like Bubble Zine and Toy Box Coffin and just 50 watts books and stuff like that, and cool places to get comics. That was supposed to be a part of it. Ads, but we kind of spaced. Frankly, I forgot. So yeah, maybe we can reprint it with 4 pages of ads and say to people just $20 or something, and that'll stack up and we can pay for another print run. Or we can just pay for it ourselves. But it's just, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think we just got a bit cagey once. We were like, oh, it's like $2.50 an issue. It's just like giving away $2.50 to, I feel like I'd hold on to it and try and pull it back. Like, I don't want to give you $2.50. It's like you'd be able to tell if someone's like, oh, I'm really going to dig this, or someone is just like going to throw it away and just like not give a shit, some looky loo. But but that's what it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be this free thing we could just flip out indiscriminately, and like, it would turn people on to the contributors that we think are cool.
Well, we accidentally made it too good and too desirable.
Pretty much. It's 52 pages. It's just too much.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what that thing looks like. It's going to be thick.
Yeah, flash the cover up again, Josh.
Let's get this cover up.
It's quality pictures. Quality pictures.
I took outside my apartment here.
Yeah, that's Josh's photography there. We were too lazy to draw a cover. We had to get to print. So I was like, let's do one of those photo background type covers.
Yeah. But this is nice. It's very like these two drawings look nice together.
Yeah, I like the way it turned out. It looks like an old movie or something. I did that lettering in like 30 seconds maybe. That was my first attempt at the lettering. It looks like it says duality pictures, sort of, but it is quality pictures, not the best cue. It's off center, but we decided to just leave it like that. And yeah, quality pictures.
Coming when in a couple.
November 4th.
Somebody said I doxed myself. Yeah, I did.
You doxed yourself? How?
Well, I mean, people can probably see, figure out. Like, will there be another anthology, and will I be able to submit? Yes and no. Sorry, it's invited only.
Yeah, submissions would be too difficult.
Yeah, we don't want to. We don't have time to like go through and discuss each submission and be like, "What do you think of this?" And then you hurt people's feelings,
Yeah, I'd hate to disappoint people. I did a critique once at like the New School or Parsons or whatever in New York, and I had to critique hundreds of students' work, and it was really difficult to do. You always try to look for the positive in someone's work and what they're doing right, but we all have our own taste and stuff, so it's very difficult to not be like, this is just shit, like this is just, get this out of my face, like fuck off.
Yeah.
But then there's some people it's like, wow, this is great, but but even the stuff that you don't like, it's important to look for the stuff of worth in it, especially with students, because you're trying to help them. And it'd be fun to be a mean teacher though, and just be brutally honest, and that's probably something I could have used when I was younger. There's value in
Thomas Woodruff around, wouldn't it?
Yeah, there's value in both techniques. I think it's a lost art almost, the incredibly cruel art teacher that really cuts to the bone, and for some students that works, and for some it doesn't. Some people have different temperaments, and that's okay.
Does Josh have a good head for shaving? Absolutely not. I think I'd look awful head shaved. You look quite cool with your head shaved. A bit like turbo nutter kind of.
Yeah, I liked it. My wife didn't like it, so I'm growing out the hair again. But it's getting to the level where it's just I'm playing with it all the time, and it looks horrible. And this is awful, and I just it's getting all puffy around the sides, it's all puffy at the back, starting to look like a Beethoven or something. I don't like going to the barber shop anymore. I refuse to go to the barber shop because they always make me look like a 12-year-old Richard Spencer. So I just started cutting my own hair, and I just trim. I've got like a buzzer from Target and just sort of buzz it roughly, and I don't know, it's a bit punk or something. But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do, Josh. It's going to be weird at short run. I'm going to be very upset about my hair the entire weekend. You're not going to hear the end of it, Josh.
Yeah. No,
my hair.
I hate going to the barber. I just, they never know what to do with this cowlick. It's kind of gone down, but yeah, no,
Yeah, no, I really hate it. Just talking to the barber as well. I always just talk about spiders or something. Oh, Australia, yeah, oh, big spiders. Oh, yep. Oh, I'm Australian, yep. Oh, Aussies, yeah. Oh, traveling. I don't know.
Yeah.
I told you about. I think I talked on Manga Chat like a year ago about the barber, the gentleman's barber I went to, and it was all just cool guys. Like, hey, do you want a beer? It's like 10 in the morning, and they're all like fist bumping bros, and just the culture kings, and just it was not my scene. I felt like a weird puff in there, and they could tell that I wasn't a real man, that I wasn't like a manly man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt like they were going to pull my pants down and spank my bottom or something. It was awful.
Yeah.
And then I go to this family barber, but they're really rude to me. They're really cold. It's just like, I don't know. They're just assholes. I think they're just naturally really cold. But I don't want to support them. Every time I go there, I just feel like this is bad business. You guys are really these bastards. Anyway, all right. We should get back to work, Josh, on all of the exciting things. You're working on Best Regards?
Yeah, I gotta try and finish this page by the end of the day.
Nice, nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm going to work on these covers for Zombies issue 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, big
All right.
hardcore painting, big juicy painting.
Well, thanks everyone for watching.
Yes.
If you're in France, buy this book from Issy Meme.
Yeah.
You can go to my store. I still have about 8 copies left of Tedward Classic Movies if you want it.
Ooh.
I want to have these in my apartment for the next, year.
They go for like $70 on eBay, Josh.
Exactly. Still somehow have like 8 left. So
For retail cost.
retail cost $10. What else? Yeah, French book that. This Burns book's available from Partners and Son tomorrow, I believe, or Wednesday.
Yeah,
Any
get in
plugs?
quick. Me plugs, buy my art book from the Mansion Press. It's in all the bookstores. Desert Island posted about the other day. It's called Hypnotic Midday Movie. I don't know. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm doing all right. Go pick it up if you like, Megan Mogg.
All right. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, we'll be back with Liam Cobb at some point, maybe on Friday. Don't know. It's all up in the air, isn't it? Bye. Thanks, Josh. Great chat as always.
All right. Bye.
We're just normal men.
What do you mean, normal men?
We're just innocent men.